Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Freedom Ain't Free. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what in the world is generational wealth. And I'm also going to give you the 5 steps for building generational wealth for your family. So we're so glad you decided to join us on today's episode. My name is Joel Hughey Sr. I'm the principal at ARC Financial Strategies, and we work with Henrys, high earners, not rich yet. That group of you all that are out there that have worked hard for your career, you've driven your income up, but you just don't know what to do with your money. We're here to help you get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of every product and every strategy and every solution. You can put them in place in your life so you can get to financial freedom. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about what this word means, and then what are the steps for actually building out generational wealth for me and my family. So I've been on this quest pretty much my entire life to get to what I like to call generational wealth. And what I've discovered is generational wealth is not a dollar amount. Generational wealth is not about how much money you have or don't have. It's not about how much real estate you have or don't have. It's not about the strategies you have or don't have. Generational wealth is a system. And what you have to leave to the next generation is a system that's going to produce income, whether they participate in the system or not. That's generational wealth. If anybody can interrupt the stream of income, interrupt the flow, that's not going to last for generations, right? So we got to build a system in order for our families to be in a position to be able to have this stream of income coming generation after generation. So the system is basically broken down into 3 sections. There's education, there's income, and then there's structure, right? And so in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 steps that you need to put together in order for you to have built out your system for generational wealth for your family. So step number 1 is get your freedom number. Your freedom number is the exact amount of money that you need to save every single solitary month to build out your financial arc, right? To get you to financial freedom. Here at Freedom Ain't Free channel and at ARC Financial Strategies, we tell our Henry clients that their base program needs to be $2 million. $2 million, if I can get a 6% to 8% return on my money, that's $120,000 to $160,000 a year coming in from my assets, not coming in from my labor. Most Henrys would be financially free. Now, you might want more money than that, but you're going to be in a position where you don't have to, right? And $120 to $160, I'm in a position where I don't have to, right? And that's where I want to live my life, and that's where we want to help you live your life. So down in the description, click on the link. You can get your freedom number for free. Click on the button, you get your freedom number. We're going to tell you where you are today, exactly how much money you need to save every month to build out that $2 million portfolio and get financially free. That's step number 1. Step number 2, right? You got to get the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding of every single solitary product and strategy that's available in order for you to get financially free. There are multiple ways to get where you want to go, but some things you just don't apply to you, right? Maybe you don't have the health for an insurance strategy, or maybe you're a little too older for the insurance strategy, or maybe you make too much money for a Roth IRA strategy, right? All of these different pieces of the puzzle have restrictions. They also have rules. So you got to get the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding of how all of these strategies work so you can learn how to put together the one that will work for you, right? To get you where you want to go. Step number 3, right, is you got to employ the 3 tax bucket strategy. And if you don't know what that is, take a look at this video right here. They'll share with you the 3 bucket strategy, put that piece of the puzzle together, right? So I got to have those buckets working for me, and I've got to maximize my contributions in each area, right, to make sure that I'm in control of my tax bill. One of the biggest destroyers of the money part of generational wealth, in my opinion, is the lack of education on how the tax bill is going to affect the money. So you did a great job saving, but you did a horrible job of putting that money in the right tax buckets to ensure that your family will get it and not the government. Step number 4, we've got to create income from assets and not income from our labor. I get it. right? You went to school, you got the master's degree, you got the PhD, you put in the 15 years, the 20 years in a career. They gave you a nice big office, they gave you a nice big title, they give you a nice big check. But the day you stop showing up for work is the day that money stops coming. And I intentionally stop right there to let that one hit you at home, right? Doesn't matter how much money you make. If you got to show up to make it, you're not financially free. So what we want to help you do is we want to help you build out the stream of income that's coming in from your assets, not coming in from your labor. And now you're in a position to where you're in control of your life. You can go and do the things that you're passionate about. You can focus your attention on your family. You can focus your attention on your community. You can focus your attention or on the things, the places you want to go. My wife and I talk about, we don't go on vacation anymore. We just live our life in a different city. All right. So you want to work your way towards the freedom that you want for you. Step number 5, you got to establish a strong estate plan to secure the next generation, right? If you do not have a strategy in place to transfer your wealth from you to the next generation, you include the court in your plan. And generational wealth is destroyed by attorneys. I promise you, right? They are going to charge an exuberant amount of money in order to clear up your estate. So you got to put all 5 of these pieces of the puzzle together in play in order to make sure that you have a system in place for your generational wealth. Then we work on the education. Then we work on the income. And then, of course, we finalize it with the structure. Now we put all of the pieces of the puzzle together necessary to make sure that our hard work continues to spit off income for our family generation after generation after generation, right? So thank you for joining us on today for this quick idea about generational wealth. Well, we want to remind you guys, don't forget to subscribe and, of course, share our channel with family members and friends. We're going to give you step-by-step instructions. I'm going to be on generational wealth for the whole month of September, right? So we're going to give you step-by-step instructions along the way. We want to make sure that you don't forget step number 1, get your freedom number. Click on the link below in the description, totally free. I'm going to get you on the road to financial freedom. Step number 1 is knowing how much money you need to save every single solitary month for you to get that $2 million portfolio built out and get to financial freedom. But I want you to remember, freedom ain't free.